Hello, my name is Anisha Freeman. I'm also known as the locksmith because I make keys for people who are locked up in their minds. I'm also the creator of a cognitive restructuring and resocialization program known as The Lies That Bind. I have some exciting news. I'm announcing the launch of the Lies That Bind cognitive restructuring coaching packages. Now, these coaching packages are for three distinct groups of people. The first group are people who have completed my 12-week secular or spiritual program. The second group of people who are eligible for the coaching packages are Lies That Bind trained and certified service providers. So if you have this manual, you went through the 5-day training, you are also eligible for the coaching packages. The third group are individuals who have purchased my workbook, The 100 Most Commonly Seen Unconscious Lies, who have the workbook and the card set. And it's important that you have read the workbook. If you have not thoroughly read the workbook, you will not understand the coaching package's content. So let's talk about why the coaching is so important. These are unconscious lies. If you've gone through the Lies That Bind, or you've been trained, or you read the workbook, you understand that these lies are unconscious. It's hard to fight an invisible enemy. Even with instruction and training from the workshops and even reading the workbook, you're still fighting an invisible enemy. And these lies are hardwired into society. Let me give you a few examples. Society generates and activates the lie being different is unacceptable. That's hardwired into society. So is don't make waves, don't challenge the status quo. That's hardwired into society. Another lie that's constantly activated and generated by society is you are expected to possess information automatically that you were never taught, or that means you are stupid. I've had, over the course of my 4 degrees, I've had some excellent professors, but I've also had some professors who activated that lie. They treated their students as if they should automatically possess the information that they were being paid to teach us. So that's one reason why it's important to have Lies That Bind coaching. Another reason is because there's issues that you struggle with that your family members and co-workers activate on a daily basis, such as you have to assume the responsibilities of others. You can have a coworker or a family member that generates activation stimuli constantly for that lie. What about you have to get it right the first time? You know, you can have a supervisor who activates that lie. So it's important that you're getting ongoing coaching so that you will know how to deactivate the lies and respond as opposed to react. But there, you can also activate yourself. You don't look right. You could be sitting at home on your couch and your unconscious parent, and that's why you have to be familiar with the information to understand the terminology. The unconscious parent can demand that you go look in the mirror and tell you how awful you look. Or what about the lie, the hurry up lie? You have to do everything right now and you have to do it fast. That lie has us turning corners on one leg. I say us because it's a lie that I still have to fight on a daily basis. And the lie, you have to explain yourself to others because you're suspect. Now, I'm the locksmith. I do this all day, every day. And if I still struggle and have to deactivate these lies, then I know you do too. So let's talk about you have to explain yourself to others. I called a place that I owed some money the other day, and I started explaining why I was late. And the customer service rep had to cut me off. He said, "Ma'am, you don't have to explain. What card will you be using?" And I kind of chuckled because I know he was helping me with deactivate the issue. And I'm the locksmith. I think that's something. I make keys for people who are locked up in their minds. And I still have to catch myself, obeying the directives of the lie. And I also want to make this point. Some people, this has been my experience. I've been doing this program for 11 years with people. And I've had some clients who have developed some strategies that mimic recovery, and they actually think they don't struggle with these lies anymore. One group of people I call the contract signers. With these, and I'm going to read this. I wrote this out so I could say it the exact way I see it. There's some individuals who have signed an unspoken, unwritten, mutually agreed upon contract with their negative co-stars and their negative supporting cast members to do what they expect them to do, so there is no need for them to push the button. Now, if you're an LTBer, you understand what negative co-stars are and negative supporting cast, but I'll explain that terminology for individuals who are considering purchasing the workbook and signing up for coaching. A negative co-star is an individual that makes the lie appear true by how they treat you. A negative supporting cast member is an individual who normalizes the behaviors associated with obeying the lie because they are afflicted by the same lie. So some people have just agreed, they've signed an unspoken, mutually agreed upon contract with their negative supporting cast members, their negative co-stars. Hey, I'm just going to do what you expect. You expect me to assume your responsibilities? I'm just going to do it so you don't have to push that button. Because see, all of these lies are actually the buttons. You've heard people say, you pushing my button. Well, I help you see what your buttons are. Each button makes you do a particular thing, and trust me, your co-stars have figured out what button to push to get you to do what they want you to do. That's why you need ongoing coaching. Another another strategy I've seen people use is the level avoiders. These are individuals who have conquered these lies on one level in their lives, but they know based on past experiences that the lies have simply moved to the next level and are waiting for them there. Yes, these lies recalibrate. They'll pop out the bushes on you. It's like a statement that they use in a well-known 12-step program. They say the old bugaboos will come back and haunt you. So you can conquer the lie you don't fit in on one level, but that lie will be waiting up there. All it did was move up to the next level. That lie is up there like, yeah, you come on up here with your good lie conquering self. I got some activation stimuli you've never encountered. It's easy to conquer compared to others. You come up short on one level, but how do you really feel at the next level? And see, some people have went to a conference or a convention with the next level people, and they were so activated, they made a decision right there that they wasn't going. So that's why you need ongoing coaching. The last group of people are the activation avoiders. Now, they're similar to the contract signers, but these are people who have carefully designed their lives so that they don't encounter much activation stimuli, meaning that they avoid people and situations in which they will be activated. They relegate themselves to living in a carefully manufactured bubble. They even got a best practice motto out. I'm not going to call the best practice motto out because it is helping people, okay? But we take it to another level in the lies they're buying. This model that they have out, it helps people avoid activation stimuli. It's kind of like if you have a wound, if you have injured yourself and you have a wound and there's a scab over it, but that wound actually is not healing because up under the scab, there's pus and all kind of icky infection and stuff. What this other program does is it teaches you how to not to bump that wound. You know, if I was to use lies that bind terminology, how to avoid having these issues activated. How not to bump into people only tolerating you. Compared to others, you come up short. You don't fit in. Being different is unacceptable. Don't make waves. So they teach you how to avoid the situations and the people who will activate your unaddressed issues. We don't do that in our lives that bind. We don't teach you how to act like you're doing better. We don't teach you how to hide from people and situations. We teach you how to recover for real. So we have 3 coaching packages. The details can all be found on my website, AnishaConsulting.com, and Anisha is spelled ANNESHIA, AnishaConsulting.com. You simply go to the products tab and you don't click on it because that'll take you just to the products page. You hold, there's a drop down menu on the products page and you just click on the coaching packages information and registration pages. Or you can go directly to the coaching packages page, which is AnishaConsulting.com/coachingpackages.html. And it will provide you with all of the information for the bronze level, silver level, gold level, and the platinum level coaching packages. The bronze level is $15 monthly. The silver is $25 monthly. The gold is $35 monthly, and the platinum is $50 per month. Do not be afraid to invest in yourself. That's a small fee for what you will receive. You're getting conference calls, videos, early morning reflections 3 times a week, live deconstructing articles. Remember that each one of these lives have a budget, and each one of these lives have a schedule. As in our workbook, which I also recommend that you purchase, My Unaddressed Issues Make My Budget and My Schedule. So each lie has a budget, each lie has a schedule. So it's a small price to pay to get the freedom that you deserve from these lies. So remember, AnishaConsulting.com, go under the products tab and click on the coaching packages. Thank you.